My name is Barrister Mrs. Uju Kennedy Ohanenye, the former Honorable Minister of Women Affairs. Today I'm in court to give a support to my 4-year-old child who has been defiled and sodomized by the teacher. So I decided to come to court. She's been calling me, "Mommy, will you come and support me?" So I'm here today to introduce myself to the court and see if they will allow me to act as a friend of the court, so that I'll be able to support this child and follow up on the matter.
Wow, this is impressive and commendable from the former minister. All that twerking and crass praise singing for Tinubu wasn't necessary at all. For those who didn't see the video when she released it, it will be at the end of this video. This is what is needed in Nigerian political space. People who are professionals, who can fall back to their professions, who can fall back and depend on their jobs. They need to have existing jobs that they can depend on, not depending on the appointments they are given in political offices or elective offices. This is why those of them that loot Nigeria always loot dry, like Yahya Bello, who looted more than 80 billion naira, and many others yet to be discovered. And it will bring competence to the political space. Imagine having professionals who have their jobs and they just decide to contest for elected position. They are elected. They will directly apply whatever knowledge they have in the private industry to the public industry, which is governance. We have mostly political jobbers who do not have known sources of income. They start out by being advisors, or SSAs as they are called, to political office holders. From there, they will sponsor them to elected position, maybe starting out as chairman of a local government, just like someone like Wike started out. He first contested local government chairman, he won. From there, he contested for governor. No, before contesting for governor, he was appointed a minister of state under Goodluck Jonathan. From there, he was able to acquire more clout and contested for governor, which he won and spent 2 terms. Today, he is back as the substantive minister of the FCT. So we need people like Uju Kennedy who will go back to their jobs, not start hanging around corridors of power when they are sacked from their appointments, hoping to be given another one in the nearest future. These kind of individuals only depend on government jobs. They will do anything to get the government job. Yes, because they do not have anything to fall back on after they lose their jobs. They will even go as far as lying to the appointing officers just to retain the job. They will do anything, spread false narratives, do all sorts of things to defend the government in power just to retain their positions. So in other words, Nigerians don't get their money's worth when these types are appointed to government positions, because they will see the truth and lie to the appointing officer just to retain their jobs. But when you have professionals who are already made, who were appointed based on merit, they need to defend their positions. They should be proud of doing the right thing, not trying to play to the gallery or trying to do the wrong things just to retain their positions. They shouldn't be afraid of being sacked simply for standing on the truth. After all political appointees swear to an oath to defend the Nigerian constitution, not to be loyal to the appointing officer. This is why the systems in Western countries work for their people. They are not loyal to appointing officers. Appointees openly disagree with the appointing officers most of the time, because everyone is there to do his best to defend their people, defend their constitution. You cannot break the law because the appointing officer wants you to break the law, or maybe you know that he's doing the wrong thing. Because of that, because you're loyal to him, you go ahead and do the wrong thing with him. No. This is why we don't have good governance in Nigeria, because people can't differentiate between national interest and personal interest. This guy is another reason not to appoint political jobbers to government positions. He's a media aide to Governor Sanwo. He didn't know what overcame him, and he spilled the beans about a secret about what happened during the ENSARS protests. He said that during the protests, some people that set fire to TVC station were hunted by security agents and executed. Before he knew what happened to him and the weight of the statement he made, the post had gone viral, which led to the governor eventually suspending him from office. The point here is the guy knew that security agents under the command of the government he serves hunted for protesters and killed them execution style. That action alone is supposed to prevent anyone from working for the same government if they knew that information well ahead. But he didn't care just because of the position, just because of what he will earn as a salary for being a media aide. So it's very dangerous. If people are motivated by money, then they can do anything to satisfy their desires. It might seem as if they are loyal to appointing officers, but in reality they are loyal to their stomach and to themselves. And such people are very dangerous to the Nigerian state, not just Nigerian state, any state for that matter, because they can easily be enticed by spies to conduct espionage against the state. Someone that can tell barefaced lies, something you know that it is a reality, something that is white. The person will be telling you on national television that this thing that is white is black. He will manufacture all sorts of reasons to convince you that something that is white is black. So they can do anything. They can sell off all secrets of the state for peanuts. So having political jobbers rise from local government chairman or from SSAs to governors or other political office holders, from there they become governor to minister and maybe eventually become the president. It is very dangerous to our society. In fact, this is the main reason Nigeria is underperforming. Nigeria is not following the path of progress because the people managing the affairs are the worst of us. They are not professionals. They just manage to get out of school and start building their political career instead of doing the normal thing everyone does by focusing on the private sector, getting a job like an actual person, rising in that job, maybe to a director depending on the type of job the person does. So this is what is wrong with our society. Now, let's see Uju Kennedy Ohanenye's shameful moment when she was still the Minister of Women Affairs before being sacked by Tinubu. She paid glowing tributes to Tinubu to the extent that she called him an angel that God sent to save Nigeria.
What to say, I lack words to express how I feel. My dearest President Bola Tinubu, I don't know where to start to appreciate you. May God bless you. You are the angel that God has sent to Nigeria to clean our tears and wipe us. May God bless you, sir. May God keep you alive to finish all your tenets. Because I know by the time you're done, Nigeria will be better than America. I am not boasting, I'm saying the fact. Let anybody quote me in less than 2 years. Quote me. May God bless you for checking us everywhere. You gave a lot of trailers of rice to governors for their people. And you gave we, your ministers, right, to share. And today, Barrister Uju Kennedy is proudly in her state, dishing this rice, serving my people, serving my country, serving the vulnerable, because they are human just like me. Now, what you brought us to do, we ministers, is to serve our people. Because you, President, you are serving us, and we love you for that. I appreciate you. May God bless, save, protect, preserve, and cover you with His blood. In Jesus' mighty name I pray. In Inshallah I pray. Thank you everyone.
Thank you, Honorable Minister.